about 30 minutes ago, you at home, which issue you'd like us to get into in the second half of our debate. We gave you a few options. More than 400 people voted. Here is a look at the results. Most people wanted to hear about gun control or gun laws surrounding gun violence. Let's go to James Pindle for the question on that.
Thanks, Josh. And it makes sense. This district has a big history when it comes to guns. I want to start with you, Congresswoman Kuster, then. What changes, if any, to federal gun laws would you support?
Well, look, Josh, this district has a wonderful tradition, and I feel very, very strongly about supporting the Second Amendment, hunters, and also, frankly, for personal safety. You know, I've talked with a lot of voters around the district about personal safety, and they feel very strongly. I think we've got to have an adult conversation about how to keep our communities safe, and I know we can find common ground. I've talked with lots of gun owners. But look, we've got a situation where families are concerned about sending their children to school or to the mall or to a movie theater. And I think we've got to have a conversation about, you know, who is safe in terms of gun ownership, and are there some people, because of their criminal past, because of the threats that they've made, perhaps stalking and domestic violence cases, where we really need to have some control.
Ms. Garcia, what changes to any federal gun laws would you support, and did you hear anything there you'd like to respond to?
Sure. I think when it comes to more laws, we have to be sure we're enforcing the ones that are already on the books. I think the Second Amendment is a right that is very clearly laid out in our foundational documents, and one of the problems is that as policymakers, and generally for ideological reasons, we're very reactionary, and when there's a crisis or a tragedy, we tend to clamp down on the law-abiding citizens instead of looking at the root causes of what these problems are, be it mental illness, be it problems with substance abuse among our young people. But a greater concern is that Ann Kuster is one of those reactionary politicians. And after a recent tragedy, she just said, you know, she wanted to ban guns. She couldn't tell us why or which ones, but she wanted to put in new controls, and that was reported in our New Hampshire newspapers.
This is not only revisionist history. Now you're just making things up.
Congresswoman, let her finish making her point, and then you can respond.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Congresswoman. So yes, that's a problem. I think we need to be very, very careful that we're not infringing on the rights of law-abiding citizens and just taking punitive action when it comes to gun laws.
And I agree.